Hey guys, so a little rusty on doing some tutorials here because it's been a while, but a friend of mine asked, if I could help him out with a quick little project, and I figured it'd be kind of good because it's something I haven't covered. So here we go. Um, what you see on the right, this one here, is the original Steve Good pattern. What you see on the left here is what the customer wants, only with custom text, but you can watch my other videos on how to do the custom text. As for altering, as you can see, this has 3 bunny rabbits. This has 3 bunny rabbits and a marigold. How do you alter things like that? Well, it's not too hard, but this pattern specifically has a little bit of a hiccup and a little extra step. Normal circumstances, this would be really fast. Sorry, my guinea pig's making weird noises over there. Normal circumstances, this would go really 1, 2, 3, but this one you have to add an extra step, which the step is simple. Select it, right click, ungroup. I don't know, some of these letters apparently are grouped versus actually cut out of this, which is odd for him, but it is what it is. So now we have this ungrouped. We can actually go up to our square tool, grab a corner, and we're going to separate the rabbits from this pattern. So you're going to draw a little square. If it's filled in, you can come down here to this X in the lower left corner, right click it, go to no fill, then go to black box here, go right click set stroke, and now we'll be able to draw squares without and be able to see what's underneath it. So once you have this selected, hold down shift and select your main pattern area. Now you'll see these two things are set up. Go to path division. You'll see that the bunny rabbit has now become a separate entity, but it didn't mess with the integrity of the pattern. So now you're going to repeat that. You're going to take your square tool again, come over here, select the bunny, go to your arrow tool if you have to expand things to make it fit. Hold down shift, select the main pattern. You'll see the two things. Again, step and repeat with path division. Now this bunny is by itself. Time to do it again for this one. Draw a square, well, rectangle. This one's a little bigger, so we kind of have to make our rectangle just a hair bigger. Get it? Hair. Yeah, I know, I'm bad. Okay, then we hit shift, boom, and again, same thing, division, and there you have it. Your bunnies are now separate entities. These are the parts that are supposed to actually be embedded into this. I don't know why they weren't, but we don't care about them because you're changing the text anyway for your own custom needs. If for any reason that you do need those, you can watch my other video on how to edit the text, and you can fix all of that. So, now we have our bunnies separated. Now we want to have the marigold involved. So I'm just going to duplicate this because, I want to use it for later stuff. This actually was a full marigold, which is kind of cool, but the pattern's kind of small for it, so I figured it'd be interesting to just do a little flower. Just the top part. So we're going to select this, hold down Control, and hit D as in David, and it makes a duplicate. So now we have a little duplicate. Now don't worry about the color, because no matter what color you make this, it will eventually change to the same color as the pattern. So now we want the bunnies to be facing the other direction. So you can come up here to the top left and you'll see these two arrows going back and forth. You can actually flip it. And now you can make the bunny face in any direction you want. Got this bunny. We're going to bring this bunny down here because they wanted a little bunny on the left side. So we're going to shrink that down a little. If you have any problems with it locking like you see right now, come up here to the upper left corner. You'll see enable snapping. Select that. Boom. Now you can move this wherever you want. It won't click into place. But in that case, you might want to zoom in so you can actually see what you're doing now that it won't automatically align with your corner. So now we're going to take the marigold. We're going to come down here. I want the big bunny here. And we'll take this one kind of like it's going big brother. So we're going to shrink this down. I think this flower is just a hair too big. So we're going to shrink it down a little more. We'll bring it over. We've got a nice big bunny here. In fact, let's switch the rabbits. Let's make this bunny a little smaller because we don't need it huge, obviously. And this bunny over here. Now, one thing to note when doing this, these lines have to touch. If there is any spacing, this won't work. Oops, I double clicked. Okay, so you need to make sure that these are touching just enough. So we're going to find a place where we want to put it. I like it right there. We can make this bunny about the same height. So we'll just come back up here. Bring him on over to the end a little more. And we'll let him kind of continue. Oops, I got to stop double clicking. And we'll bring him back. He's too close. There we go. All right, so now we have our bunnies in position and our flower. So let's see, we can actually kind of make this flower just a little bit bigger. Just to kind of work with the scale a little bit. There we go. We can back this one up a little. Would you stop double clicking? I told you I'm rusty. All right, so now we have our bunnies and our flowers in position. Now how do you join all this up? Hold down, select your first bunny, hold down shift, come up here to path and go to union. That will now weld this together, and as you can see, it's the same. Now, with the flower, it's black. Same thing, hold down shift, select your main pattern, go to path, union. It now merges all these together, and you just do that for each one. Come up here to path, go to union. Oops, that one didn't work properly because, again, like I said, you need to have that little bit of an overlap. I didn't have an overlap, and therefore it didn't weld right. So if you want to make sure that these stick and do this where they become part of the pattern, always make sure there's that little bit of an overlap. So you come up here to path, union. See, now it's part of the pattern. Select these two, zoom back out so you can see what I'm doing. Go to path, union. And there you go. So when you select this for the nodes, actually now if you want to change all this text, here we can get rid of the text. Bye-bye. No more text. Now you can put in whatever you want. Like, say, welcome. And we can go whoop. Center this out. Go to path, object to path, ungroup. Select the main thing and go to union. Oop, that's not what I wanted. My bad. I wanted to do difference. See, I told you I'm rusty. Path. Oh, that's right. I got to do one letter at a time. See? Rusty. So we can go boom. Yeah. Oh, wait. Can't I group this first? Let's find out. Right click, group. Then select you and then go path difference. Nope, can't. Okay, so I would have to do it the other way. But anyways, you get the idea. So we can come in here, select that. Again, I have a tutorial on this. And, you know, we can just kind of do really quick. Path, difference. We all screw up sometimes, and, well, we're not all perfect, and this proves that I'm not perfect. But hopefully this helps somebody out, especially my friend who actually requested this. So this should give him the ability to create better patterns and or more patterns. So there you go. It's now a sign that says welcome. And it's all, if I go like this, I can prove to you that it's actually cut out. Because I can go, boop, set fill to black. I can move it to the background, and now you can see through the text. So there you go. That's how you edit this pattern so that you can add your own objects, remove your own objects. So if you only like certain things of a Steve Good pattern, you can actually draw them out. I mean, I can also come up here and go import, and I have on my desktop, actually, where is it? This one. Now, again, I have a tutorial on how to import Steve Good patterns, but this is just kind of a quick thing here. So this is a double pattern, so I can't really, yeah, this is more, I think I actually have a video on this specific one anyway, but I was going to extract the rows out of there, but whatever. Alrighty, so hopefully this helps you, and I hope you have a wonderful day.